trigger of an X-band radar gun at 500 feet. The radar beam is approximately 150 feet wide, and that covers 3 lanes. The problem is that if there's multiple cars with a radar gun, then the policeman has to make a subjective decision, an educated guess as to which vehicle is driving faster than another vehicle. And that's always an argument that a customer can use if they have to go to court for a speeding violation. On the other hand, if a policeman has a laser gun, the laser is actually emitting a very narrow beam. It's a circle, 18 inches in diameter. It is a pointing device. It's aiming at one vehicle. Let's say the policeman was waving the laser gun a little bit and the beam managed to come up in the windshield. If it did, he's aiming the beam at me. He already has my speed, so a radar detector is not sufficient to detect laser. You need a laser jammer that will detect it down in the grill, which is what we've done with this vehicle. And when that laser signal comes in, the laser jammer will detect the signal, alert me. I will naturally begin to adjust my speed. After a few seconds, I will shut my laser jammer off. At that point, the gentleman with the laser gun would detect my adjusted speed. But the laser jammer is our protection to give us a little bit of time to adjust our speed. Okay? That makes it a total stealth vehicle. So we have radar detectors that are total stealth, and we have laser jammers that are very stealthy also. If a customer wanted to hide a radar detector, they would order a package that includes a remote radar detector that would normally be installed down in the grill of the vehicle. The problem with that is that when you're outside the vehicle and you lower the radar detector towards the road surface, you're reducing the performance of that radar detector. But in order to get a hidden radar detector, that was the only way to do it. Last year, we conceived of the idea of using a package that we coined the radar detector visor holder. And that's this little package up here where we actually take a remote radar detector, and rather than installing it down in the grill of the vehicle, we actually put it up in the windshield where you double the radar detection performance. But if you think about it, this is completely hidden. Nobody would know that you have a radar detector up there. You could have your technical papers, etc., sitting on one side, and you can have a radar detector sitting on the other side. You get best performance. The radar detector cannot be seen. It's electronically invisible, and the cost of installation now for this remote radar detector is essentially zero. Radar detectors are legal in most states with the exception of Virginia and Washington, D.C. There are no federal laws against laser jammers whatsoever. FCC has banned the use of radar jammers against radar guns simply because it's interfering with the police duties, and FCC has the authority to do that. X-band 6 bars. For our speed measurement labs test, we're detecting radar to the front as well as radar to the back using these 2 remotes. This particular package is set so that we have a Bell STI remote going to the front of the vehicle, detecting radar to the front of the vehicle, and we also have a Passport 9500 CI, which is looking out the back of the vehicle. One of the wonderful things about a Bell STI remote is that it has a new program called KA Segmented Programming, and that allows a person to program for any new radar frequencies that come out, such as the new 34.6 gigahertz K-band frequency just recently came out as part of a photo speed trap. So all the new radar detectors that are operating at 34.7 will have difficulty detecting that 34.6. However, the Bell STI remote can actually be programmed today for that 34.6 gigahertz signal. So the Bell STI remote is a very good remote radar detector, and it has superb capabilities, and it's 100% invisible to all forms of radar detector.